Turn it off. I think with some gas in the intake and a better battery, I think it'll fire up.
Yeah, it ought to.
It ain't locked up.
No.
That's the best part.
Nope.
Well, that's not good. You can't turn it by hand, that means it's locked up. Alright, so we're back up here at 65 again today. Today hopefully is the day Casey's gonna try to pull the intake. Casey, think it's gonna be an easy task?
Yeah, I believe it will.
Alright, well let's get to work. So we got this new battery here, and it just came out of the 3500, and we're hoping that it'll make it spin a little faster than regularly with the other battery of Casey's. I had to unloosen a little bit. Casey, just hold them, make sure they stay on there. Let's see. Is that all it's doing?
Yeah.
Spinning that slow?
Yeah. What? This is the starter. It ain't. The fan ain't turning.
I know. Obviously, it ain't got a belt on it.
Yeah, I know.
Hang on. I wonder if that's the starter doing that.
Could be.
Well, let's just pull the intake. Then I guess we'll do that next. So I just took the starter apart here, took the top of it off, looking inside of it. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest, but it's got a dead bug down there. It's just a little dirty. So I'm trying to figure out why it's not, you know, engaging strong enough to turn the flywheel. Possibly the flywheel just seized too, but I think it's a little bit of a mixture of both. But I'm gonna continue to go through this thing and see what's wrong with it. Alright, so this is what I'm working with here. This is the housing for it. It's pretty dirty. It's where the solenoid goes. Here's the solenoid itself. It's in pretty good shape. So that just cracked right here. Here's the body for it. It's just a little dirty too. So here's the bushings and everything in the starter itself. A lot of rust right here on this, probably needs to be cleaned off. And then going up to the teeth here, really rusted. I'm gonna try to clean this thing off and put some PV blaster on and sand it down, see how it looks afterwards. But this is what I'm working with right now. So I finished putting the starter back together, and this is a really cool fact that I was looking on this thing. Let's see, let me turn it back around. Oh, this thing is this is 117273. So by reading this, I'm gonna guess that let's see, this 8. I'm retarded. So I finished putting up the starter back together, and it looks pretty clean. I cleaned it off pretty well, put it all back together the way it's supposed to be, cleaned it up. It looks like it should be in serviceable condition, and it did pass the inspection up there at Advanced Auto Parts. So we're gonna put it back on the truck, and it could be a wiring issue, and it could just be a seized flywheel. Like I said, it turned it over a few times, as you've seen before, but it's just not doing a consistent basis. So could be a wiring issue. We did have one of the wires come apart, but this is a cool fact to learn about this starter here. It says 117273, Delco Remy USA. So this means that this was built in November of '73. So that's you're talking 45 years old, which is pretty cool because it's still working past the test, and I believe we're gonna be all right with this one. There's nothing that I can see that really gonna make me think that there's something wrong with it. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it back in, see if it will turn over. If not, we're gonna take the socket and ratchet and try to turn it over by hand and see if the flywheel turns then. Since we're having issues with the starter, we took it off, and Casey's down there, and he's gonna try to turn it over by hand, see what we do with it.
Give me the extension, short extension.
I ain't got no short one. It's in my truck.
Oh yeah.
I got a long one.
All right.
Say rev up your engines one time for me.
Rev up your engines.
Nice.
All right.
You turn it the right way.
Yeah.
Fire's completely locked up.
Nah.
You can't turn it?
Mm-mm. I mean, it's moving just a teeny bit, but I ain't strong enough to.
Yeah. Well, I just turned it. I turned the bolt. God dang. God dang. Well, that ain't good. Well, we got it home. Casey, what you think?
Let's get this son of a bitch running.
Let's do it. So this is the last time we're gonna mess with this starter. Hopefully this time it works. What we're gonna do, Casey's gonna come down here, he's gonna hook up the starter to the flywheel. We're gonna have everything hooked up right with the wires. We're gonna hook it up to the intake. Hopefully this god dang thing turns over. Casey, what you think?
Let's pray.
I'm praying, brother. Let's get some backer. Alright, we got the starter hooked up right. We got the battery in. Let's hope it turns over. Well, the starter's engaging. Hear that?
Yeah.
Alright, did you get it in there tight?
Yeah, like.
So Casey was unable to find the bolts for the starter, which I don't know what we did with them, but he's gonna hold it in there. He's got one bolt tightened down. You ready, Casey?
Yeah. Hold on.
What we do then, the starter's turn on. All right, round two. Ugh. Son of a gun. All right, Casey, let me try to hold this thing and you try to crank it.
Okay.
Round three.
Nope.
Hey, this isn't spark over somewhere. All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Go ahead. Do it.
Nothing.
Hang on. Go ahead.
Nothing.
All right, turn it off.
All right.
Hang on a second. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Nothing still?
Nope.
Go again.
Okay.
Hang on. Just have it, don't try to turn it on, just let the ignition on. There it goes. I see what's wrong with it.
Tell me.
It's not fully engaging all the way. I'll try to get it on video. Hang on.
There you go.
Alright, hang on, stop. Okay, see, it's not going all the way out. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this thing in and do some work on it. Alright, it's the next day. I had to take the starter back apart. I think I put the forks on wrong and has a few other things wrong. So I went through, I had found a video on YouTube that I'll link down below. It was a pretty helpful video and taught me how to put it back together right. So we're gonna try to see if it'll come all the way out now. Yep. Got it. Alright, cool. So we're gonna put this back on the truck and see if it'll fire up. Let's hope it does. So this is about the 5th time putting the starter on, so by now it's become pretty easy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the starter off of the cables and I'm gonna put it on the truck. See if this thing will turn over. Alright, so I got the starter all hooked up and ready to go. One problem we're having is these wires came loose, so I'm gonna try to jump it off. Hopefully y'all can see it. It doesn't seem like it's moving that flywheel. Back to square one, really. Let's see. Go again. I can't move it either way, but oh, I did everything I could do. Possibly, I don't know. I even took these jumper cables here, hooked them down there to the starter, and tried to jump it off, and it just keeps. It tries to engage. It can't turn it. I can't turn the engine over by hand, and I think we're really gonna have to pull the engine. I think honestly it'd be the best thing to do because we need to get it out and clean it and see what everything is. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be able to turn over with that. It won't turn over by hand. So I don't think it's locked up. We did turn it over all the way, you know, a few times, but I don't think the starter's bad. I really don't. I got tested. I took it apart and put it back together, and it works fine. I just think that the flywheel sees I can't turn it by hand. This engine might be locked up, so we're gonna need to go through it, and we're gonna look to pull it. So that's the end of this starters and flywheels. So still a long road ahead, but we're slowly but surely getting there. So thanks for watching. These YouTube videos give us a little bit of extra motivation to work on these vehicles. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for extra videos because they're coming out. We're going to do a lot of work in this thing in the next coming weeks and probably the next few months. So stay tuned, and hopefully we'll get this thing running and follow us on a journey here at Fire in the Intake.